Welcome back, YouTube. Today we're back with this 2012 Mazda 3 and we're doing rear shocks and shock mounts, and I'm going to take you through step by step. Step number one, jack the car up in the air. Then you're going to take a 21mm socket, remove the wheels on both sides. On the rear top shock mount, you have two 12mm nuts, and those studs are built into the car, so don't worry, those are going to stay there, but the nuts are going to come off. And then this whole assembly here will drop down, and then we'll get to the bottom bolt that holds the shock in. On the bottom half of the shock, you have a 17mm bolt that holds it to this lower control arm part. And once you take that out, the shock should just drop straight down the bottom of the vehicle. Here are the part numbers, so you can buy them yourself. KYB SM5619, and then a KYB 553389. You're going to steal this dust cover from the old shock by just taking the nut off the top. You're going to jam the dust cover into this new mount. Then you're going to slide the new mount and dust cover over the shock. And then we're going to put the nut back on the end. Now we have the new assembly here. We're going to feed it up through the hole here. And then put the bolts in to the top. The nuts first. Get those tightened down. And then we're going to work on the bottom. As you can see, the hole's facing the wrong way, so you just grab a flathead screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, whatever. You just spin it. And then you're going to have to push up a little and over to get this bolt to line up. You're going to start it by hand. Once it's in by hand, then you can run it in with a ratchet. Don't forget, this thing's a 17mm, and that's what you're going to use here. But start it by hand. The new shocks are now installed, and when you're tightening these, don't go crazy up top. They're only 12mm nuts. The bottom one you can torque on a little harder, but once it stops moving, it's tight. Unless you're a weakling, then have your buddy help you, your big buddy. Now we're going to put the tire back on, and you want to torque the lug nuts to 100 foot-pounds.